Hello everyone, hope you have an amazing day and welcome back to my channel. Today we discuss about the multinational and transnational corporation. What's the difference between them? So multinational and transnational corporation have become increasingly important in the global economy nowadays. Multinational corporations and transnational corporations are two different types of company that have a lot of similarities, but they also have some different features. This article offers an overview of the two types of corporations, explaining their key similarities and difference also. Now, introductions. A multinational corporations MNC, a type of company that operates in multinational countries or multiple countries with a centralized management at the headquarters at the home country, as you all know. Whereas the transnational corporation also operates globally but without a centralized system, means each firm in respective country have its own management, which is the decision making body. For example, McDonald's is an example of transnational company and Coca-Cola is an example of multinational company. Both operates globally, but one does not have a centralized system and other has centralized system of management. Now, key similarities between multinational and transnational corporation. Multinational and transnational corporations share some key similarities such as their ability to operate in multiple countries around the world. However, there are also other important similarities between multinational corporations and transnational corporations. Multinational corporations have operations in more than one country, and transnational corporations also have operations in more than one country but typically focus on a single market. Multinational corporations and transnational corporations are highly complex organizations with a wide range of activities. They operate in many countries around the world and employ a large number of people. Both multinational corporation and transnational corporation offers have distinctive brands that help them to stand out from their competitors. They may also have strong international networks that enable them to share best practices and collaborate on projects. Multinational corporation and transnational corporation can be powerful drivers of economic growth. They can contribute significantly to innovation, competitiveness, and job creation. Now, what is the difference between multinational and transnational corporation? Multinational and transnational corporations are two different types of business, as I mentioned earlier. Here is a quick review of the main difference that I mentioned right now. Size. A multinational corporation is typically large, but it has subsidiary firm in other countries also. However, a transnational corporation does not have subsidiary firm. Focus. A multinational corporation typically has a broad focus, such as manufacturing or finance. A transnational corporation have a narrow focus, and which is regarding a particular market in a country or region. Now, headquarters. The headquarters of multinational corporations are usually located in a major home country, while the headquarters of a transnational corporation may be located in multiple countries also. Internal structure. A multinational corporation typically has a number of business divisions, which or each of is responsible for an individual product line, service line, or part of the overall business. The transnational corporation may have fewer divisions, but each division will be focused on a particular market. Now, research and development. Multinational corporation does R&D at the home country and then distribute the product to the other countries. They have other subsidiary firms also. However, in case of transnational corporation, the R&D happens in the each firm of the country, which helps them be more focused on a regional market. Now, product focus. Multinational corporations often produce goods and services that can be used in several different markets. But a transnational corporation may only produce goods or services that can be sold in a specific market, which such as cotton products, snacks, etc. Now, decision making. Multinational corporations have a centralized management at the home country, due to which it takes time to make a decision. However, as the transnational corporation does not have a centralized management, then the management of the firm in particular country can make the decisions, which is faster and more effective the multinational. Now, multinational and transnational corporations are businesses that span multiple countries or region. They often have a broader reach than traditional companies, with operations in more than one country. This can give both corporations an edge over their domestic competition, as they can tap into new market and develop relationship with customers and suppliers in different parts of the world. Now, hopefully, this will help you understand why these organizations are so important and how best to work with them in your business venture also. Now, in details, international refers to interactions of arrangements between nation, where nation is commonly treated as a synonym for country. It's often taken to refer to interactions among the governments of these countries. So, international relations, but it's also used to refer to interaction between people, organization, or group associated with different countries, international conference, or international soccer matches also. Now, transnational refers to processes or arrangements that span the boundaries of two or more countries. It's often used to refer to processes or arrangements generated by people or organizations other than the government of countries. So, transnational corporation or chasing processes of production and distribution that span national boundaries, or the transnational social fields created by cross-border migrants who remain actively involved with people and places in the countries from which they have moved. In my mind, the transnational is not just a socio-patrial term, but what it means as much about time and space, significantly or specially suggesting processes that not only span boundaries but also do so in a manner involving or coming close to simultaneously consider, for example, the relatively recent abilities of corporations to use computer satellites and cables and just in time production processes that respond almost immediately to information from in store scanner, but how rapidly particular products are selling, or the difference between migrants sending messages or money to people back home that take 3 weeks to arrive, and the migrant able to communicate and wire money instantaneously. Now, multinational. Some people distinguish transnational corporations from multinational ones that are understood to run largely distinct corporation operation in plurality of countries. People who highlight this distinction often argued that since the mid 1960s, transnational corporations have increasingly displaced multinational ones as the dominant organization's vehicles for the pursuit of profit. Think of the auto industry, where the companies like Ford used to produce cars in the US largely for the US market. Now, global, strictly speaking, refers to processes, interactions, and arrangements that encompass the entire planet or perhaps affect the entire planet even if they don't operate every part. However, the term is often used more loosely to refer to any processes and agreements that operate beyond the limits of a single polity, and especially ones that operate over long distance and connect people in different world regions. However, these are denied. Some people who recognize that these processes do not encompass or even affect the entire planet are still willing to use the term in a part because words that include national, especially as a synonym for sovereign territorial states, are strictly speaking only appropriate ones. A division into formally sovereign territorial states or more fully those quasi mythical things we call national state. Now, some people prefer transnational to global because they want to attentive to the specific and often limited geographies of processes and arrangements that span national boundaries and or because it suggests the coexistence of countries and their governance also and the processes that span their boundaries including possible tensions between the two rather than the disappearance of both state boundaries and the power of national government that is sometimes impaled in reference to the global. So that's for the video, my friends. If you like my video channels, please subscribe my channel. Thanks a lot for watching my videos.